my God, this section.
Hello, Sisters. Welcome to the couch. Today my couch is full. You can see my couch is so full. I have some great men here, and as always, my Kumata and Pico Titi is also here with us. So our first guests, you already know them: Crispin, No, and Kumata and Pico. And today I have a special guest. I'll let him introduce himself, bro.
Hello, my name is Sarkodie.
Thank you so much for joining us on this one. Today we are talking about marital contracts. 3 types of marital contracts. 1, everything I have before marriage is mine and mine alone. Now everything we get in the marriage is ours. Number 2, everything I have before marriage is mine. Everything I have during the marriage with my own money is mine. Everything we acquire with our joint account is ours. And then the third one, everything I have before, during the marriage is ours. So I don't have anything personal. Everything I have before I met you, whilst I met you, before we got married, whilst we are in the marriage, it belongs to us. Titi, what's your take on this? Which one would you go for?
I would say, I think, in my situation, in my personal situation, number 3. That's me.
Okay.
Because to me, if we're getting married, we're in this ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not with the idea of, whatever was mine is mine and I keep that thing. Like when we get married, what is yours is mine. What is mine is yours. We're doing this together. We're building our life collectively. So we both invest into it. However, I must say that as much as that's how I am, I do understand those people who, for example, come in, and I'm saying this off of experiences that I've seen, that come in and say maybe, what is mine that was before marriage is still mine. For example, we have nowadays, it's not just men that are building businesses. Women are also building businesses. We have someone, for example, who, imagine you've built a whole brand for yourself. You've built yourself, established yourself. Now you've come in. Is it for your husband to now be telling you how to run your brand, how to do things, because actually what is yours is now his? I understand how in certain situations that might not be the case, but for me, what's mine, was mine is mine. Everything is ours now. For the better of our good.
Yeah, I do agree with you also, because the thing is, I don't want you to tell me how I should run my empire maybe in the future. So I think what I brought to the marriage should be mine. What we build together whilst in the marriage should be ours.
Okay.
So when we are parting ways, God forbid, but if we are parting ways, we should be going with what we brought to the marriage. So there will not be any misunderstanding.
So you don't think that going into the marriage with already preconceived idea of, let me keep this my 1,000 or is mine, so that if tomorrow she leaves me, I still have my 1,000 to fall on.
The truth is, you also have to be what's better in English? You should have something going on with yourself before you go into marriage. Some people go into marriage with zero tolerance, like they have nothing to show in the marriage. So before this man or this woman meets you, he or she should know that this person actually was on their way before have something, So when you go and then things start rumbling, be like, okay, I can just take what I brought and just run away with it. So
oh yeah, I'll come there. Take what I brought and run away with it.
For me, I feel you as an individual, if you already start to have selfish interest in how you're going to get back what is yours and what is mine, there's already a problem. You understand? And so, because the main aim of marriage is building families, and that comes with so much selflessness. You understand? So whereby at the end of the day you say, okay, today how much did you cook with the pot of soup? 700, and I put 350, and you put 350. Let's make pot of. That's already stupidity in marriage, honestly. For me, it's totally stupidity.
That's
so
true.
If we're coming in, we're building, and the most important thing we need to understand, the concept of marriage is for family, and it's for the kids who are building. So if at the end of the day, night, it's easy to split with finance. So if we give birth to 3, you say John is for me, James is for you, and the third one we divide it into 2 and take half and I take half. So I want to understand where this ideology of splitting comes into. Because if we have 3 kids, it's my sperm, it is your egg. So I would want to share the kid. John looks like me, it's me. Kate looks like you, it's you. So the last child, how are we going to do it?
You get the left arm.
The eyes look like Peter. So the eyes look like me, but the nose look like you. So I think the eye, because we have to share it equally.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. So I think we should be intentional about selflessness before we need to marry.
Yeah.
That's just my take.
Sak, I heard you said absolutely. What's your take on this one?
I think as a man, you need to be ready. Marriage is a huge let me say another traveling or experience that you are getting into. Now we start with dating, talking to someone. I always say you can only know someone when you guys are under the same roof.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter dating 5 years, 10 years, 3 years, 20 years, as long you guys are not under the same roof. There are certain things that you guys you never know from each other. So when it comes, I agree with my brother. You know that as a man, your most important or the thing you want to do is to establish a family so that you'll be so proud of them. You'll be proud of your family. It will be another discussion when you have the real woman with you. You want to make her proud. Your kids are doing well. So anything that we will build, let's put it in the name of the kids. For me personal, if I lose everything and I know I lost everything in the name of my kid and my kid have it, I'm okay. I can start it over anew with 1 bedroom with a mattress. I will be okay. So getting to marry, let's have the idea of 2 of us going into to build something strong for our kids. It's not about us. In marriage, it's not about us. It's about the kids.
Marriage is about the kids. What if kids never come in?
Then you see, when kids never come in, that's also a big problem, because then you can find. Let me say something just stupid.
Just say it.
You and your husband, God forbid, there will be kids, but
Yes, there will.
Many of them.
But in case there is the problem, you know, kids are also a happiness to the marriage, you know, and you will start doubting about yourself, and it comes with your belief and your faith. If you don't have it and it's not that strong, you might give up. So kids are also one of the major important in marriages. You need to have kids, like, for those who want to have kids, because if you don't want to have kids, then you will not marry. So
but do you think we are diverting a bit, but I just want to bring it into it. Do you think that children are like priority in marriage?
Well, can I answer that? Sorry?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I mean, like, the thing is, procreation is part of one of the reasons why we should get married, right? But if it's not coming, maybe you've tried all the IVFs, you've tried everything, then it's not coming. We can adopt, okay? But you see, the thing is, we all want to just like believe that, irrespective of you adopting this baby, there's this item of truth hidden somewhere that you know that that's not my blood. It is not scientifically. It's okay to adopt, but one can say, not like you yourself, you feel like, I wish I had my own like sperm on womb eggs to make my own, you know, like offspring.
That's you, right? Because you can't we can't generalize.
Yes. So children are very important in marriages, but if it's not coming,
are they priority?
For me, it's not about whether. Let me actually speak on it. Also tied with the topic. One thing we need to understand is that first, marriage comes with so much of selflessness. You understand what I'm saying? As a man and as a woman. And as a man, for me, I feel the 2 things you're leaving behind when you're dying is your kids and your legacy. You understand? Those are the 2 most important things you're going to leave behind. Your kids and your legacy. So if those 2 things are the 2 things that will still continue to ring after you're gone, those 2 things are your priorities. So, but if we're saying that kids or there is no kids involved, if you're married with that's why I will say it on this podcast: marry somebody that has sense. You understand? Marry somebody that has sense. It is not all about communication, as I would say. It's about comprehension. Because now you're going already, so you should have told me that you're a banker. You understand? You have your account, you have your this thing. So you see, so it happens. You see some women, they buy pepper of 20 naira, sort of 10 naira. They put it and they send it to you. Please, I bought pepper of 20 naira. it's stupidity. We have so much marriage with greedy interest.
But no, sir. Prenup. Yes, but no, sir. Prenup was made for a reason, huh?
Yeah.
The mere fact that you brought a prenup into a relationship doesn't mean that
You
it
have
doesn't-
ulterior motive.
No,
that you
no.
want to leave.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
but-
So,
what
you are
if-
just protecting.
if you're already-
you're just protecting what
Excuse
you
me, my brother.
No, but I think
if I'm
No,
ready
no,
to
no,
marriage,
no.
so that means
Business-wise.
that means I need to question my vows because on the
No.
day of my marriage, I am saying for better and for worse.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in. I'm saying for richer and for poor, I'm stuck in.
Yeah.
For sickness and in death, I'm stuck
Bro.
in.
Yeah.
No,
If-
so
listen.
if I'm already saying that for better and for worse, I'm stuck in, and at the end of the day, I'm making an escape route.
Yeah.
No,
That
but
means I'm saving myself.
listen.
But
no,
I think-
listen. Nobody is questioning your assets or whatever you have.
Yeah.
They are not bringing like have a joint account.
Yeah.
When that one comes into perspective, then you'll be like, okay, why am I having perspective?
If I'm going into prenup, like what you're saying,
Yeah.
I'm going into it as co-parenting. I'm
But-
not going into marriage.
But you know, if I can, if I can,
Honestly, your wealth, your assets shouldn't be part of relationship.
if I can say
you are
that,
loving me, I'm loving you.
Marriage
Whatever
is a
we have,
vow.
I don't care.
No.
You shouldn't care.
Crispin,
If I
that
could
one
just-
I don't agree with you that your assets should not be part of our relationship. What do you
Yeah.
mean by that?
no.
Your assets should not be part
When
of
I
our
was in school, were you there? When I was going to school, were you there? You're not there when I was going to my school and badging my degree. So you're not there. So
Then
why should
marry
you
your
be
degree.
interested in my? Oh,
Then
come
marry
on.
your
You are
degree.
marrying.
But-
Listen,
okay.
you are marrying me.
No,
You are not
okay.
marrying my.
Bro, marry your degree.
So,
That's your
Crispin,
priority.
You are marrying me, not my asset that you are marrying.
So
If I could-
Crispin,
if I could
so
quickly
you are-
come-
you
yeah.
Crispin, you are trying to say that if you own a house before you get married, and you are not going to get your wife on whatever document it is that makes her a share owner of that house or of that company, but then whatever you come into the marriage and you get together is yours, but that one before I said I do is mine.
Okay, wait. No, when a situation happens, maybe some situation will happen in future. We can, look,
Crispin.
my wife, it's my kids. No,
Crispin.
wait.
Crispin,
See,
wait.
that
Can I ask you a
thing.
question? Wait, can I ask you a question?
Ask
What
the
if
question.
at the end of the day you felt that you will make more success than your wife? It turns out that your wife made more success than you.
Yeah,
And see,
yeah.
But that's-
listen. I am not saying that when you have like a prenup, something's gonna happen. But look, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to save for the rainy day or what?
Rainy day could be anything.
Okay.
I might lose my job and I might not have a house. You might have your house and you might have your job. Maybe you might also not have a job, but you have your house.
Marry a sensible woman.
But
Could I?
Can I just
If you
say
don't
something?
mind.
Sorry. Can I say something? Sorry. The point I want to make you understand is that there is no crime if a man sees a snake and a woman kills the snake. What is the end product? There's no snake in the house. That's the end product. So if you as an individual, you understand, you are more. That's why I always say this sense thing is very important. Yeah. So I have 3 million. You understand? You have an investment that is growing, and I bring my 3 million to support your investment that is growing. You understand? The investment grows to give us 25 million. You understand? And is it the 25 million for you or for the home?
It's
It is
for
for
us.
the home.
Let me tell
So
you
the
something.
benefit goes
Let me
to
tell you
both of us.
something. Wait. Listen. Then again, I'm going back to prenup again. Listen. People can change just because of a wealth or asset. You know that, right? They are in love with you and all that, like all the level stuff will go on. But the mere fact that they know that okay, this person has this amount of assets in these properties, the love might not have grown to that stage, but how did it know? They just extended the love or just
So
exaggerated the love.
every time you make out with the woman, you should be paying her.
No.
It's okay.
If I could-
it's okay. No, sir, it's okay.
If I could just come in here, I think
Yeah.
I think sometimes something that a lot of people fail to do is take out the emotional aspect of this discussion, because for me, I hold a different topic on this. I said in the beginning, I said what was mine is and will always be ours. I'm coming from a place where there's certain things I haven't built for myself yet, right? So I can only speak for myself, but I must say that I have literally known a situation where people, they were still married and everything, but because of legal issues, the husband had issues with the company that he had made, gone bankrupt, everything, and it ended up taking a toll on everybody else. So in a situation like that, for example, the wife was like, you know what, actually, it wasn't even just the wife, the couple together. They were like, you know what? Maybe now in it, so it wasn't a prenup, but in the marriage, they said, let's sign now a document, because now whatever might have happened on the husband's side doesn't take that effect on women, on the wife's side. That still plays into the family. So, for example, you just mentioned the whole snake thing, killing it. Honestly, I think now we're getting emotional about it. We don't have to look at a prenup as, oh, we're walking in, so we're preparing for, if the marriage ends. No, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But imagine now in this example that I just gave, imagine me as a wife, and I know my husband is bad at finances. We can sit down and have discussion, sign a prenup. That is me actually thinking about the future of my family, knowing that if something goes wrong,
escape routes.
No, that's not true. If I could just say,
than doing that, why not establish various business with different of your kids?
If
I have a business registered in my son's name, if I have a problem, they will not take my son's business.
But to be honest,
when it's a family oriented, like,
because the thing is, that's why I said
Tisha is trying to say, if you are married to a man who is not good with finances,
or the other way around, a woman,
whatever financial decision he takes that brings death to the family,
you saved your family. So actually,
your family.
And that's why,
and that's not an escape route as you see it.
And that's why I made very clear. I think sometimes when it comes to this topic, we have to take the emotions out of it. Because yes, I don't agree with it. If you're walking in thinking this is my backup plan in the future, that's not what I would suggest you doing. But honestly,
you're just brandishing prenup.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think
if your husband is bad with finances and you married a man that have sense. Like you married a man that have sense. It is something both of you see. When you come,
as for my man, he has sense. For the record, my husband.
When you're coming into a home like this, what is the aim of marriage? Your strength becomes my witness. My witness becomes my strength. So we blend together. So
leave the biblical word out of this.
No, it's not biblical. It's logical. You understand? It is logical. That is when two becomes one. So if this is your strength and this is my witness, so it is something. If both of us can communicate and comprehend, because there are two different things. Talking is different from understanding and listening. So if we can say, okay, this is my strength, can I take hold of this? Why that is your witness? You understand?
I agree.
So if we do it, why not have that conversation that having a prenup?
I agree fully, but then imagine in a situation where, yes, you said when we join, that is the idea. My strengths become our strengths, your strengths become our strengths. Imagine now it's a husband that has actually already, before you got married, built up debt. Your strengths are not going to eradicate the debt. So the thing is, the debt is there. Your strengths are not going to eradicate it. You can use your strengths to now budget within your marriage, finance within your marriage, to make sure that you can tackle these debts. But at the end of the day, the debts have already been made up. It's like we're living, like now the way we're discussing it, it's as if when we get married, now is when all the issues will come. No, some people walk into it.
Sorry, maybe because I have a very strong road on financial issues. If you're marrying somebody and the person is already bankrupt per se, but if you're going into marriage with somebody and you guys are actually reasonable, first, one of the rules of marriage is being open to each other. I am going to come to you and say, I'm already bankrupt. You already have asset, keep it. You understand? So that if they don't have any asset to take, they will liquidate what they have to liquidate, and we can use that to start. You understand? It is like not putting all my eggs in one basket.
I have like just saying this. Wait, so listen, let's take a little bit into the celebrity world, okay? Tiger Woods, do you know his story?
Yeah.
So all I'm trying to say is the prenup sometimes actually helps us. I will give you a scenario. Tiger Woods is a very rich guy, right? She married this, I could say she had nothing. The girl had, like the woman had nothing. When a divorce happened, do you know there are some couples who go like, okay, when we marry on a prenup, the first year, Beyonce and Jay-Z, if you cheat on me, you pay me like this time of money for the first 1 year. So you see, the prenup is actually helping each other. So nobody's cheating, because when you cheat me, I'll take this amount from you. You understand? Or if you marry for maybe 1 year to 5 years, this is a contract.
So
I don't think the contract's going to stop the person from cheating, but
exactly what I'm going to say. A contract does not stop anyone.
You might just not find out. They might do a better job at hiding it.
Listen, I'm going somewhere. I'm going. So sometimes the prenup is not actually like trying to be a little bit like, oh, I'm scared. I don't think this might work, but just trying to protect each other. Now wait, I'm not done yet.
But that comes with lack of
Second
trust.
one was this girl. What's the name? Like Janet Jackson. The same thing. When she got married to that billionaire, they were like, the first 5 years, if you have a baby for me, I'll pay this amount of every $1 million or something.
That's a contract.
Yeah, but that's really becoming contract.
That's a serious.
For all clarity, that was not the opinion I was trying to push forward.
That's a business contract.
Exactly.
Not a marriage contract. It's a business contract.
Prenup is a contract. Prenup is a contract.
But that's
What if in the 5 years I don't have babies? What is that then?
Will you
There
pay
is
for
no
the
clause
sex?
like a baby.
Wait, will you pay for the
My
sex?
scenario, there's no clause like a baby. My scenario, there's no clause. Listen,
No,
what?
no, answer this.
Wait.
Crispin,
So
answer
I'm saying,
this.
wait.
No, Crispin, answer this.
Wait.
No, Crispin, don't drift.
No,
Answer
I'm not
this.
done. Wait,
No, Crispin, answer
what?
this.
Then
Would you pay her for the sex?
Sex for if after 5 years there's no baby, will you pay for sex?
Obviously, I will not say she or he. They are actually benefiting from each other from some stuff apart from this. What's a prenup?
No,
so
this
is Tiger Woods' issue like this. So after divorce, like the lady took like almost like 80% of like the guy's fortune. 80%. When you came with zero, no kids.
No, but
you take
that
more.
is what I'm saying. Prenup is always tied to divorce.
No, I don't think so. I still don't agree with that. I still don't agree
It
with that.
depends.
Why do you
I
say
think
divorce?
it depends.
So that
Your intention behind the prenup, I think, matters.
Yeah.
It's not about
I've
divorce.
seen enough situations
What
to not.
am I
Cheating can happen.
I'm going to do this particular one in another episode because I don't want us to keep it long. I'm going to because I want us to talk about finances as far as these contracts and stuff are concerned, because that's where you're saying I bring 70, you bring 20, we do that. I want us to talk about finances in the next episode. But Titi, in your final words, for you think that for better, for worse, once you're saying that everything you ever was, are, and will be is one.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. For me personally, that's me. But I do understand that when it's for the benefit of the family, that there could be that situation where a prenup is signed. But for the benefit, the intention really matters. Don't
Zach,
walk
would
into
you
it.
go into marriage with that kind of contract where whatever I get is mine? Maybe I'm protecting myself for tomorrow because it's a matrimony.
No, then there is no need for you to get married.
Yeah.
Then you are not ready.
Yeah.
You are not ready. Like my brother said, since you can have a sensible man, but a very stubborn man as well. When it comes to taking decisions about businesses, how to invest in monies. As a woman, when you have an ambitious guy or a man, sometimes it's very risky when it comes to money issues. Then I understand.
Then you have to also protect,
to protect the family. But okay, now it's too much.
Yeah.
You need to take a little break of time.
Yeah.
So let's build it together.
Yes.
Yeah. No, sir,
I
you
agree.
think that if you sign a contract like that, then you are planning an escape. You cannot be trusted.
If you're not ready
Basically.
for selflessness in marriage, just stay off. Marriage is a serious business. It's not a business of.
Why are you looking me dead in the eye?
No.
He's looking at me in the eye like, if you are not ready.
No, we need to start putting this orientation that no, because now we think marriage is a joking stuff. We need to start putting this orientation right that it's a serious business. When I mean serious business, is absolutely a serious business. I stop here. Crispin, over to you.
Look, I still stand on my own stance.
Damn.
Take what you brought away. Simple. Don't come and look at
Then
me.
leave what you brought at the door so that you don't use it to
I am
disturb me
not
when
bringing
you're
it into a relationship. It's just for my own retirement.
there's
But listen, my personal take on this one, I would really want to know what you think in the comment section. But my personal take on this one is, Nosa says something which is quite true. Marry a sensible person, somebody you can trust. Me personally, I don't have any ulterior motive. My husband doesn't have any ulterior motive. I'm not scared of tomorrow. I know that if I fall, he will pick me up. He knows that if he falls, I will pick him up. So I think that as get in connection to the right person, the sensible person, and enter into marriage prepared, knowing that everything that you are going to be building together is yours, because there's so much benefit, so much benefit in keeping one mind, one finances, and one purpose. not having other visions and other purposes. Maybe if you want to have other visions and other purposes, you can see Crispin on the other side so that you can do it.
Yeah, better.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Help us to grow. Comment, like, and we'll see you on the next one. Share too, See you on the next one. Thank you.
We can talk later.